Guys, welcome back to Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Shiko Hope and this is the home of hope where we say it is possible. Inawezekana. How have you been, guys? I have really missed you and I have decided to do this video. Actually, my time right now is 8 in the morning, and as you can see, simunaona ni asubuhi. I have decided to wake up early 8 in the early so that I can do this video, guys. And I have been having a very rough time because my thoughts are carried away by the DV 2025 process, how things are going with the DV 2025 selectees. Things are not going on well, and I think this is like a 10th video I'm doing about DV 2025. These are the people that were selected last year. They found out they are selected. We celebrated. They were happy. They were excited. They filled the DS 260 forms. They submitted, and now they've been waiting to be called for the interview, which has not been happening since last year, and things are not working well for them. Things are not working well for them. So I have been thinking about them for a long time. Ni venye tu sina uwezo. It's just that I don't have anything that I can do to help them. That is the worst thing, that you want these people to get those interviews scheduled, but then again there is no one you can talk to. What we only do, we only talk to God. We only talk to God. Nimesema nikuja hapa kwa park, nikae chini kidogo, at least nipunge hewa. Guys, imagine you've been selected. Uliselektiwa and you have not done nothing wrong. You're just waiting for the 2NL to be sent. And then you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and nothing is being sent your way, and things are not moving. Of course, they say it is not a guarantee that once you get selected you will be given a visa. That one they state very well, that being selected doesn't guarantee that you'll get a visa. That one is there. But then again, why did you get selected if things are not going, if things are not working? And you see, other embassies are working. Other embassies are working. Very few are not working. I think our own, Nairobi, is not working. It's one of those embassies that are not working. But we have other embassies that are working. For example, in Nairobi, the last person who received a 2NL was in 2024. That is December last year. That's when the last person who received a 2NL, that's when the last person received a 2NL. The whole of this year, as I'm doing this video, we are in June 2025. And the whole of this year, since January, no one has received a 2NL in Nairobi embassy. Imagine 6 months of waiting and it's not moving. Nothing is moving in your embassy and you're still there. Imagine, we thought things will go on well as it did with DV 2025. DV 2024. DV 2024 things went on so smoothly. Actually, it was the best year so far since I started doing this DV thing. DV 2024, it was the number one best year, because even the high case numbers were scheduled for the interviews. Those akina 100,000 case numbers were scheduled. But right now, as per now, for DV 2025, the highest person who was scheduled was around 11,000. And we are in June. We only have 3 months, 3 more months to go. And then their fiscal year will be ending in September 30th. That is, and no one is in the waiting waiting for their interview because no one is being scheduled. Guys, it's very frustrating, very, very frustrating. I can tell you, things are not good, and I put myself in their shoes, and I see like, hii ni majaribu. Is it like trying and testing their faith or their patience? Because these people are really frustrated. Imagine you've been waiting for a door to open for such a long time and it's not opening. And then time is moving. Time is not on your side. Time is going. Time is going. You have no hope left. Very little hope left for the next 3 months. And you know these guys, they process according to the case numbers. You look at your case number and you see your case number is a bit high considering how far the cases have been processed. Because if at the moment you're at 11K and you have someone with 40,000, 50,000, you ask yourself, do I still have a chance? Do I still stand a chance to get this visa? And you have only 3 months left and no one is in the schedule. Hey guys, actually this is not something to take lightly. You know, it is better to get pregnant because you know at the end of 9 months you will get a baby. But this pregnancy is not going. It's growing, but there is this DV pregnancy is something else, guys. You can't hear the baby kicking. The baby is not kicking, and you've been pregnant for the last 7 months. That's a danger sign, right? That's a danger sign in this DV pregnancy. Guys, I'm telling you, I put myself in their shoes and I just pray to God. It's only God who can help in this case, who can intervene and let these embassies issue to an else, hata kama si mingi, at least watufikishie hata kama ni 20K, 30K hapo. I'm not like saying that those with case number should not get, but actually we should be seeing something or some movements in this process. Because 11K is not a good number, like it cut off, ulikatiwa off 11K. Hapana, hiyo it makes sense. They should like issue 2 NLs back to back. Hata kama, even if they will give them 3 weeks to prepare, they are ready. 3 weeks to the interview. They go first week, second week they go for the interview for the medicals, and the third week they go for the interview. They are ready to do that. Instead of hearing nothing from the embassy. I'm telling you guys. I'm trying to space this time that is remaining, and I'm like, oh, we are done. We are done. If at all we don't have anyone who has a date. Who has a date? This thing can make you even feel like you can ask lots of questions. You can even sit down and ask God, why then was I selected if things are not working, if things are not moving? I know many people, when they get selected, their life like literally stops. Because you're like, oh, I'll be going to the US in the next few months. So you start saving, because whenever you feel like doing anything that requires a lot of money, you remember, oh, I was selected for DV and I'll be traveling very soon. So anything that you do, you have to consider that factor that you'll be relocating to the US, and then things are not moving. And it's been like a whole year. Because that was last year in May when you realized that you were selected. So a whole year you've been in the same cage, same place, thinking the same thing, and things are not moving. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating, disappointing, heartbreaking. I understand because even as who are parents, maybe your kids know you are to go to the US. Maybe they knew you weren't there. You what we say that you want the green card, but in actual sense it's not winning, it's being selected. And then they ask you, Mama, you said we are going to the US, what's happening, when are we going? And then you are like, I don't know, me too, I am just waiting. And they are not like, they can't understand, but they are still there because they knew they are going to the US, and now they are not going anywhere. No signs of going anywhere. What? I know it's life, and of course it was not guaranteed that being selected will guarantee you a visa. It is very well labeled in that one NL that said you've been selected. If you go through that one, you will see it's not guaranteed. But then again, it should be like a surprise, and then it is better even not to be selected at the first place, in the first place. If at all you be selected and then you just get disappointed, you get frustrated as things are right now, because those who are not selected, they were unhappy for that time when they check the result and they found out they are not selected. Of course they felt, okay, I'm not lucky this time, I'm not selected, nimesikia vibaya, but I'll try again next time. So they pick up the pieces and they move on with their life. That is better than this one who are selected and they are not moving. I feel so bad for them. I pray for them day and night, every day. But then it's like our prayers are not working. Maybe they will work because it is not yet over until September 30th. But time is moving, guys. Time is moving, and we all have different case numbers. There are those people with 11,000 case number, a case number of 20,000, a case number of 50,000, a case number of 80,000. Hebu niambie mtu wa 80,000 akona hope kweli? Anyone who has a very high case number, hope yake imedidimia kuliko hawa wa 11 and 12 and 13 and below 20. Because at last, even if they will send some 2NLs, they will go with the case numbers. So if you have a low case number, you stand a chance to get interviewed or to get that 2NL. But if you have a high case number, uko above 20, 25, 30, kuendelea. I'm not trying to discourage anyone, but I'm telling you guys things as they are. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. But issuing of 2NLs goes with the case numbers. There is no any time that someone with 80,000 case number will get an interview before someone with 20,000. That one is, they go with case numbers. Maybe if they do like randomly issuing 2NLs, but then what we have been witnessing for the last many years that TV has been going on, we have been seeing that it goes with case numbers as a visa bulletin. And of course, visa bulletin have been issued every time, every month, every mid-month, we get a new visa bulletin. And the case numbers who are current are increasing each and every month. But then, no movement in these embassies. There is no movement at all. And you wonder, other embassies are working. They are working according to the visa bulletin. But then the visa bulletin is not working in our favor. All our embassies are not working in the favor of the visa bulletin. Because like now, we have so many people who are current. But then, very few people who have been who have done the interview. DV is not working. It's not being issued to anyone else in the Nairobi embassy and other few embassies in Africa. I know few who are working. And people are like, Shiko, why can't you tell your people to transfer their cases to other embassies? They can transfer, yes, but even if they do, they will be asked so many questions why they did the transfer. Are they working in those countries? Do they have residence in those countries? You need to have a residence or a work permit to work in those countries where you want to transfer. Like those people who work in Gulf, those ones are lucky because they can take the interviews in the Gulf countries, from the Gulf countries. But there is no chance that if, let's say for example, Rwanda is working, actually Rwanda has been working, and then you feel like, oh, Nairobi embassy is not working, but I think I can transfer my case to Rwanda. You transfer, but then when you go for the interview, they will ask you, why did you transfer your case? Do you have a permanent residence for this country? No. Do you have a work permit? No. Then you can't take your case. You can't take your case because you don't belong in this country. So watu wenye wanakaa, if your country is not working, then higher chances of transferring is if you have a work permit to transfer your case to the country that is working. Like those who work in Qatar, they never get frustrated. Qatar embassy works every time. I have never had any year that Qatar embassy was not working. Actually, our Nairobi embassy is the one that has been frustrating people, except last year 2024 when they did a massively good job, and we applaud them for that. 2024 was the best. Someone with above 100,000 case number was interviewed. Even those who are like 120, they were interviewed. But then again, the following year, 2025, it's not working at all. And you're like, what happened? May God intervene, because this now is too much. It is too much now. This pain is too much now. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. And then you see like things are not working even for other visa categories, which we are going to look at in my next video. I am going to do another video, guys, to let you know how things are. It's like coming to US will be the atheist wonder of the world, because things are like it's becoming harder and harder and harder each and every day. So guys, tune in to my next video, and hopefully by the time we give up and we surrender and we start now saying that it's over, God will take over, right? For the DV 2025. Hopefully God will not leave us ashamed. God will not put us to shame. God will at least wipe our tears. Hata kama ni wachache tu watapata, it's okay. It's okay, but at least we shall be saying DV 2025 walipata 2 NLs in 2025, because right now what we are saying is DV 2025 has not received 2 NLs in the year 2025. But I know God will surprise us. I know He can do wonders, and we will be here and we will be celebrating very soon. For the DV 2026, continue putting your paperwork in place. Hopefully your year will be different from DV 2025. DV 2026 are those who are selected this year. And we have a WhatsApp group, guys. If you are there and you are selected this year, please get in touch with us, with me, and also with Fins Nairobi. Our number is this one that is on your screen, and we will be able to add you to the DV 2026 WhatsApp group, where you work together with others who are selected, and you learn a lot. You get more information from the group, and you know you are not alone in this journey, right? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. My name is Shiko Hope. See you in my next one. Bye.